Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my top 10 serums of 2020. These are the best serums I've either discovered in this year or I've continued to use this year in my skincare routine, and I honestly could not be without. 2020 has been, let's be honest, a little bit of a challenging year for reasons that we just shan't mention right now. And I do worry that a couple of my last videos have been a bit on the negative side. I don't want that to be the vibe on this channel, so we're bringing it straight back and we're celebrating the very best of skincare in this video. I was actually inspired to create this by Hyram, who did a similar video over on his channel. I'll leave a link to that below if you do want to check it out. I watched him share his favourite serums of this year, and I realised actually when I pieced together my top 10, only one serum actually is included in both of these lists. I don't think that's because we have completely conflicting views and opinions on skincare. I think it's just down to the fact there are so many good and amazing serums out there. So I'm going to run through my personal top 10. But I would love for you to share in the comments any of your holy grail serum favourites for this year. And if you want to play along, guess what my number one product is likely to be. Those of you that watch this channel all year probably can guess, though I think it's a toss-up between a couple of products. I'm going to run through these in order, saving number 10 first, saving the very best, that holy grail product through to the end. I can tell the suspense is already killing you, so let's get straight into this. Coming in at number 10 is the Crave Great Barrier Relief Cream. I can for some reason never actually say that. This is a fantastic serum that's really great for anyone who has impaired barrier function in their skin, might be suffering for some irritation, some sensitivity, some redness. This is actually the one product that both me and Hyram had in our videos, so I know this has loads of fangirls out there. It took me so long to get hold of this product because it sells out like that. I think it's more accessible over in the US than it is here in the UK, where we can get it, but it just always seems to be out of stock. I am so glad I got to try this product. It's just one of those really great products when you're having a bit of a rough skin day. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more sensitive than normal, you've got that bit of redness, maybe you've got a flare-up that you just want to calm down. This will do it like that, and it's just a really great, basic, yet super effective product to have in your skincare routine. I've only just started using this, but I already know it's going to be a firm favourite over in 2021, and I just wish I'd discovered it a little bit earlier because I totally get where all the hype is. A fantastic Korean skincare brand for Crave, and I just think this is a fantastic serum. Number 9 is a product which I have been using all year. I think I started using this last year and I've been fangirling all year. This is the Inkey List Retinol. Now, no serum list will be complete without a retinol, and this is just my favourite. Let me explain a bit behind this. Do I think this is the best retinol on the market? No, there are some that are stronger, there's some that will give quicker results, there's some which will tackle acne better. However, I think this is the best all-round retinol available. This is like the fail-safe product I can recommend to anyone and know that they'll be able to use it and get some fantastic results from it. It's gram active, so that means it is less likely to cause irritation, sensitivity and redness in the skin. And whilst it's a slower mechanism of action, you know, some prescription retinols, you get those results really quick. This will take about 3 months to start seeing those results. But when they come through, that reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, you know, it'll be even out the texture of your skin. It's just a really beautiful product to include. If you do want to go for something a little bit, you know, a little bit stronger, and this is where I always cheat on this channel. You know, when I do these top 10s, I never actually keep it to 10 products. If you do want to go a little bit stronger, and maybe you've been using this product for a while and you want to just kick it up a notch, you can check out Geek and Gorgeous, which is another amazing, cruelty-free, fantastic brand that I absolutely love. They have their A-game retinols. They do a basic strength, a mid-strength retinol, and they've just introduced a higher strength version of it. So I'll leave a link to the higher strength version below, because if you're using the Inkey List Retinol, just want to kick it up a notch, you know, take your retinol game into the stratosphere, you might actually want to take a look at that Geek and Gorgeous, which I think is as close you can get to a prescription retinol without obviously having to go through the formality of getting a prescription. A product I absolutely love. Coming in at number 8 has got to be this product. This is the Survival by Neod. Now, anyone that's watched this channel knows I fangirl about this product, but more so than ever, because we were talking about, you know, sunscreens and products, some products which you can trust. I did a whole video on it, which I'll leave a link to up there, and I mentioned this as one of the SPFs which is tried and tested. This is the Survival 30. You can get it in the Survival 0, which has no SPF in it. It's just a fantastic antioxidant serum. But then this is the Survival 30, which has an SPF of 30, which is tried, tested, and proven to deliver that protection. I love this. You do get a very slight white cast with this product, which I find on my skin disappears after about 10 minutes. It sinks into the skin and it disappears. If you have darker skin tone than myself, you might want to consider using the Survival 20, which will give a much less of a white cast, or maybe just covering this with a tinted foundation. I don't think, if I'm going to be totally honest, I don't think this is going to work for people with super rich, deep skin tones. I think that white cast will still be there, and a chemical sunscreen alternative would probably be better, so I do want to call that out. But for me, this has been a firm favourite all year. It goes onto the skin as that slight colouring to it isn't a tint, it's just some of the ingredients in there do carry a slight colour to them. This goes in like this. If you see it on the back of my hand, absolutely minimal white cast there, especially for a mineral SPF of 30, you get a minimal white cast. There's no scent to it at all. It's unscented, but there's no artificial fragrance in there as well. And it just glides on the skin. It gives a beautiful matte finish to the skin, and it's of just a fantastic powerhouse antioxidant teamed with your SPF protection. Who doesn't love that? Now, coming in at number 7 is the Jordan Samuel Hydrate Facial Serum. A lot of you are going to be a bit shocked by this because this isn't a product I mention that often on this channel. The reason I don't call it out, even though I love this product, I don't mention it as often as maybe I should, is because it's a very specific product. This product works amazingly well for people who have dry, acne-prone skin. Now, I know a lot of people struggle to understand how you can have dry and acne-prone skin at the same time, but this is something I've suffered with quite a lot over the years, where you still have the flare-ups and yet your skin is super dry, peely, red. It's just not a good place to be in skin-wise. It can be really difficult to treat. Most companies formulate their products to deal with excess oil and acne at the same time, because the two do usually come hand in hand. But if you are out there and you suffer with acne but dry skin at the same time, this could be a beautiful serum to include in your routine, which is why I'm giving it a mention in my top 10. The key ingredients to this is a vitamin C derivative. Derivatives are much more gentle and less drying than pure form vitamin C's, and yet you still get that brightness, that luminosity, glow from within that we all crave. It also has willowbark extract in there, which is it's like a salicylic acid, where salicylic acid is derived from, so it will help to clean out those pores and suppress any of the breakouts, which makes it great for acne prone skin. But on top of that, it's got aloe and cucumber in there, so it's hydrating, it's brightening, it's going to help decongest the skin. It's just an all-round amazing product. You put this on and your skin is hydrated, it feels plumper, it feels less tight and less sore. It's an absolute holy grail if you're suffering with dryness and acne at the same time. The sort of people I think could really benefit from that is if you're on a prescription strength retinol, which I am at the moment. It does wonders, adapalene, which is the one I'm on, does wonders for your acne and calming those inflammation down and getting rid of some of those breakouts. But it does dry your skin. So I reached for this and it just hydrates my skin and keeps it plump and moisturized whilst I'm experiencing some retinol dryness. Absolute holy grail product. Now, let's keep with vitamin C's for number 6, which is one of my favorite vitamin C's of this year. I started 2020 reaching for a pure form vitamin C. I felt like you got better results and there just weren't that many vitamin C derivatives out there that really caught my attention. Then I tried some out for a video I did on vitamin C derivatives. I'll leave a link to it up there because it's definitely worth exploring vitamin C derivatives if you want all the brightness, all the benefit with none of the side effects, the stinging, the redness that you can sometimes get with a pure form vitamin C. I now just reach for derivatives. I think they're so good, and my absolute favourite, which is what is coming in at number 6, is the ordinary ascorbyl tetroisopalmitate solution in vitamin F. The fact I can say all of that without looking at my notes proves I use this product time and time again. It's just a stunning vitamin C. It's a derivative, so like I say, you don't get that sensitivity, the redness, the peeling, the dryness that some people associate with L-ascorbic acid, but it delivers a fantastic brightness and luminosity to the skin really quickly. You will see results if you start using this product after about 2 weeks, which is really quick when you think of topically applied serums. I also love the fact that it comes in vitamin F, which is a fantastic antioxidant and hydrator. So you get the antioxidant protection, the glow, you get the hydration, your skin is snatched, it looks gorgeous, and this product honestly is just a fail-safe go-to vitamin C that I think everybody should have in their skincare routine. Fast in at number 5, it wouldn't be any list without mentioning copper peptides. I think the copper peptides have just exploded onto the market in 2020. You know, I think it was kicked off by my love of the ordinary buffet with copper peptides, still a holy grail. But my one I reach for at the moment is this, which is the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Serum. A bit on the pricier side, but you get so much more for your money. You're not only getting that 1% hit of copper peptides, these are going to trigger the production of collagen, elastin in the skin, so really bring back that firmness and that tautness that we tend to lose, particularly around the jowls, the jawline, all the things we don't want in our skin. This can really help to just even that out and maintain that firmness in the skin. First of all, I love the colour of this. I think it is an absolutely gorgeous sort of midnight, more like a cornflower blue actually. Absolutely love that. That's the copper and the natural colour of copper. But I've been using this product for the past 6 months and I've noticed such an improvement in the firmness and elasticity of my skin. This one comes in at around £40. You can get the the buffet with copper peptides from the ordinary for around half that price. Whilst I don't think it's as effective, it's almost as good. So really, I'm doing a joint favourite at this point in the video where I think you should choose between the buffet with copper peptides or the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate. I'll link both of them down below if you do want to check them out, because I think it's a very close call between the two and depends on what your purse or wallet will stretch to, but you'll get fantastic benefits from either of them. Now, we've already hit number 4 in this video, and I see a lot of you screaming, saying, where is the azelaic acid? Show me the azelaic acid, because I've really banged on about the benefits of azelaic acid all year, and how I really think everybody should have a form of azelaic acid in their skincare routine. It reduces the redness, takes down the inflammation, it can help balance the skin and take away some of the acne-causing bacteria, so it's great for people with oily, acne-prone skin, but it's also fantastic for people with rosacea, sensitive skin, all of that. So really, it's applicable to everyone. I still think it's super important to match your azelaic acid product to your skin type. You know, you can't just pick anyone off the market and hope for the best. And I would recommend you start with a azelaic acid derivative, because like we said with the vitamin C derivatives, all the benefit but less of the side effects. They take a little bit longer to show those results, but I think sometimes slowly is better, especially if you have sensitive skin. My go-to is this. It's the Geek and Gorgeous A pad. It says it's 20% serum. That's not 20% azelaic acid. Because it's a derivative, it is actually of a lower percentage. It's the equivalent of about a 5% azelaic acid in its pure form. That's great for people with sensitive skin or with any irritation, redness, rosacea. They'll do wonders. This will do wonders for just taking that down, dialing back the inflammation and the redness. For people with acne-prone skin, this is a really good starter azelaic acid. You'll want to build up to something like a 10% over time, and I'd maybe switch to the Face Theory as a clear serum, which I love. That's stronger than this, and it's something I think you could work up to. But if you have sensitive skin, stick with this. It will be your best friend for life. I've used maybe 4 bottles of this so far. I love it because unlike the ordinary azelaic acid, which a lot of people say is quite difficult to work with, it's got a silicone base, so it can be quite thick and difficult. This just blends in like a serum. It feels like a hyaluronic acid on the skin. It pairs beautifully well with your other serums and products, and it sinks in like that. Just an absolutely amazing product. Here in the UK, I think it's like £13, €14. So over in the US, I think it's about $16. But it will last you honestly about 2 or 3 months, because one drop will do the whole face. Absolutely holy grail product. Now, we are coming into the home straight to the top 3. I'm hoping at this point most people that have watched this channel before probably have guessed what the top 3 are going to be. However, I had to really think hard about what order I wanted to put them in, because all of these are firm fangirl favourites of mine and I absolutely love them. So this is a real toss-up, and I would actually say you probably do need all 3 in your life. I'm not one to tell people on this channel when you need a product. I see some people on YouTube saying you need this in your life and you don't need this. I like people to make their own decision, but do you know what? I'm going to make a little bit of an exception. I think these products, most people probably could improve their skincare routine by including them in it. Coming in at number 3 is this. This is the Azuraline solution by The Ordinary. Called Botox in a bottle. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I honestly bang on about this product so much. I think if I did like a tick list of the number of times I mentioned a product, this and the Oat Cleansing Balm by the Inculist would probably be joint number 1. I adore this product. The Ordinary Azuraline Solution 10% is a peptide, single peptide product, but this is targeted at those fine lines and wrinkles. So we all get them. We get the laughter lines, we get the crow's feet, we get the forehead creases. all things we don't want in our life. You can reach for something like Botox, which paralyzes the muscle. I'm not a big fan of that look, and obviously I don't like invasive procedures like that. This, you dab on, so gentle, and yet the combination of the hydration it gives and the proven technologies for reducing wrinkles will give you about a 20 to 25% reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles after about one bottle of use. Who doesn't want that? Everybody that I've recommended this to says, oh my God, this is amazing, and it's £5. For $7, you can get an amazing anti-wrinkle product that you don't need to break the bank for. I honestly cannot recommend this product enough. Loads of people tried this when Deciem had their 23% off sale, and hopefully they'll be buying it time and time again because I just know it's such a favourite for so many people. Coming in at number 2, and this is where it gets really tight for my 2 favourites. But coming in at number 2 is the Niod Re-Pigment. I'm devastated because I don't actually have the product with me at the moment. I ran out. I ordered some in the Deciem sale and it's on a bit of a shipping delay, so it's on its way to me, but I've run out. But this product is just everything about 2020 that I love in skincare. So I have been suffering with hyperpigmentation for years and years and years. Every time I get a blemish, it takes way longer than usual than most people for it to disappear, and it leaves a dark mark, an area of increased hyperpigmentation in that area. Obviously in summer it's worse because the sun exacerbates that and just adds further to it, and it's been a real difficult thing for me to treat over the years. I know so many of you are impacted by hyperpigmentation and say how difficult it is to try. People can reach for hydroquinone, which does work, but it has quite a few side effects. People use retinol, which gives a good result, but actually not as powerful as some others. And of course, people like an alpha-arbutin. I love alpha-arbutin, but again, it only gives a certain degree of pigment correction. It's not going to fully treat the issue. Then into my life came the Niod Re-Pigment. I, for about 3 months, thought, do I really want this product? It's a bit on the expensive side. Do I actually need it? And I thought, no. I was sold by the technology. I read the Niod review and I thought that has sold me. 15 different technologies in one product for dealing with hyperpigmentation. Some of them eradicate the pigment from the areas where it's pooled. Others prevent that pigment from reforming. So it just has like so many different approaches to working. I tried it. I fell in love. After about one bottle of it, I noticed maybe a 30% reduction in my hyperpigmentation. And I thought that's good enough for me then to buy a second bottle. At the end of the second bottle, I'd say my results peaked around a 60% reduction. Now, that's not a full 100% eradication of the hyperpigmentation, but I honestly don't think you're going to get that with any product on the market. To deliver a 60% reduction in your hyperpigmentation is almost unheard of with topical applied products. And I got no peeling, no irritation, no sensitivity, none of that thinning skin that you can get with steroids and hydroquinone. It just honestly worked beautifully for me. I definitely think it's worth pushing the boat out. If it's not too late to add to your Christmas list, this would be a great addition for anyone with areas of hyperpigmentation. You can use it as an all-over treatment, but I actually use it just where I have those areas of hyperpigmentation. Spot it on and you will honestly, after one bottle, you will be sold. Now, coming in at number 1, drum roll please, because let's be honest, everyone probably at this point knows exactly what it is, and it is this product. This is my Hylamide Sub-Q Skin. I did a video where I talked about product lines, brands which I didn't used to like but actually now really love, so I'll leave a link to that video up there. Then Hylamide was on that list. I thought, because I love Niod so much and I love The Ordinary so much, I'm gonna love Hylamide. Bought all their products and actually I was genuinely a bit underwhelmed. They're not a bad skincare line by any stretch and there's some really good products in there, but I was a little bit on the underwhelmed side by most of them. Then I reached for this. This wasn't even in my first order I did with them. It was only when people started recommending it to me that I thought I'm going to give it a try, and I fell in love. There are so many peptides out there. You know, we talked about the buffet with copper peptides. We've talked about the standard buffet. You can get single-use peptides. You can get buffet-style peptides. So many to choose from. And yet I always come back to this product. That's because whilst it's just the best all-rounder. It's not going to be the most targeted for anti-aging. You're going to want to reach for a copper peptide for that. It's not the most hydrating. However, it is the most buffet-like. When you think of, you know, you're on your cruise, you're on your holiday, and you're at that buffet, and you're just putting a little bit of everything that you like on that plate. None of it matches, none of it really goes together, but somehow it all tastes delicious. That is this product. It just delivers the best overall results of any peptide serum I've ever tried. You put this on your skin and it will feel within like 5 minutes bouncy, dewy, glowing. Over time, you'll see a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. It'll help even out the skin tone. It just does everything you need. And for those of you that want a really super simple skincare routine, literally just want one serum in your life, get a good cleanser, get a good moisturizer and SPF, and then put this on as your serum, and your skin will transform literally within about a month. It goes on like a really light, again, it's probably like a hyaluronic acid style consistency. It's not thick, and it sinks in so well. It's a great base for all your other serums and for all your other products, and I just absolutely love it. Honestly, best product of 2020. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and this rundown. I'm guessing quite a few of you were able to predict this, but leave me a comment below with what your prediction was and any other serums that you think I've missed out and should definitely have included in this video. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye.